Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ricky J. Welcome to another update with respect to EA Sports UFC 4. And if you missed it, brother, just the other day, EA Sports launched a gameplay trailer. And in that gameplay trailer, we saw a lot of things, but I wanted to come on here and talk about the roster updates that we saw in that gameplay trailer, and also the updated models that we saw on some of the, obviously, the existing fighters. So let's get going right here. Let's start off by stating the obvious. Obviously, they updated the two cover boys in Jorge Masvidal and Israel Adesanya. And I want to say on a side note, do not forget about the cover curse, man. Masvidal already felt it, and Adesanya is going to be fighting next, man. I don't want to jinx him, but good luck, brother, as you face Costa. But we have those two guys. I don't mind EA Sports trying to draw in the boxing community by adding Tyson Fury, and don't forget about Big Daddy Anthony Joshua. But what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to be starting off by showcasing the fighters that they updated, and then I will be letting you guys know on the fighters that they have added just because we saw them in the gameplay trailer. So let's start off with Israel Adesanya. And holy smokes, I'm also going to be showing you pictures of the models from UFC 3, and you can compare them and see if they did a better job or a worse job, man. But for Adesanya, holy cow, his model looks fantastic. He looks long and lean. I felt like in UFC 3, he looked nothing like his real life counterpart. His head was a little too big for my liking, a little too fat. And speaking of fat, his body was a little too meaty, man. He's a lean and mean fighter, man. So I think they got it right with Adesanya's build. And as you look right here, man, he looks fantastic in UFC 4. Now, when it comes to Masvidal, look at him coming into the ring right here. They had to upgrade him, obviously because he was the cover boy. But if you saw him in UFC 3, it was just like an outdated, younger Masvidal, man. I like how they upgraded him with respect to his hair, and just his whole facial features are totally different. And good job on EA Sports on updating him. Now, as far as the previous cover boy, oh my gosh, Conor McGregor. And a lot of people are giving a lot of heat to EA Sports for what they did to McGregor. I feel like it's A for effort, but every time I see the new McGregor look, I think of Michael J. Fox, Teen Wolf. But hopefully they'll iron him out and make him look a little bit better, man, because they have the basis for him. It looks pretty good, but they just need to tweak him so he doesn't look like a porcelain doll, if you know what I mean. But anyway, let's move on to the light heavyweight champion, Johnny Bones Jones. And I don't know if you caught it, brother, because it happened so fast, but John Jones is coming home, man, and shaving that head. And he also has the beard going on here. And if you saw in the previous game, he had the hair, he had the beard. I feel like the beard's a little bit longer. And obviously no hair. So that's a great job that EA Sports did in updating his model. Now, when it comes to another champion, the lightweight champion, come on, Khabib. He looks great, man. It feels like, or it looks like, sorry, that they grew his hair out a little bit. He's got the beard going on. And in UFC 3, he just had the little stubble. And now he's got the man beard going on. So good on EA Sports once again for adding that. Speaking of beard, man, Cejudo, Henry, if you see here, if you look in the top left, Henry Cejudo is in the game. Obviously, he's retired, but you know these guys, man, they always come back. He's going to come back, in my opinion, but looks like he's sporting a beard right now in this game, and in UFC 3, he didn't have a beard going on. In my opinion, every time I used Cejudo in UFC 3, I thought I was using Emilio Estevez, in my opinion. But I really like how they upgraded him. Good job. And now, look at this. Jose Aldo sporting Who is he? Johnny Depp from Pirates of the Caribbean. But he does have a little stash with a little, it looks like a nice little goatee, not connected. And that's great, man. I'm glad they added those fine little details. What I was worried about was they weren't going to upgrade all these guys. So good on EA Sports for doing that. So look at Aldo. Nice little shot right there. Now for some of the new fighters, man. Some of the new fighters that we did not see in UFC 3. And how can they do this to Ben Askren, man? Come on. You know, he just got everybody knows that he is the ultimate highlight with that Masvidal knee. And look what they do here. They start off by showing Ben Askren getting choked out by Damian Maia. But his model looks great. He really does look great. And let's see here. Let's roll the tape and see what happens right here. He looks good. I like how his body's not completely ripped because that's how he looks, man. He looks like an athletic guy, but not like a ripped guy like a GSP. But let's move on. Oh, Piotr Yan, Big Daddy Piotr, who won the title. He is in the game, and you see it right there. That is so great. Obviously, he'll be in the game. He is one of the champions in the UFC. And I can't wait to use him, to be honest. Speaking of champions, we have Zhang Weili, who's in there. And I'll tell you right now, she's going to be one of the people that I will definitely use when UFC 4 drops. So she's right there, looking pretty accurate in my opinion, and looking pretty fit too as well. Now, let's move on. Let's go back to... we have right here Johnny Bones Jones going up against Reyes. So it's nice that Reyes is in the game. I know some buddies of mine that own this game were creating him throughout the course of their experience using UFC 3. So it's nice that Reyes is in the game. Obviously, he is a top contender. So let's see right here. Oh, here we go. Thiago Santos and Johnny Walker. Both of these guys are new and they're in the game. Yeah, man, a lot of guys love Johnny Walker just for his wild style. And I wonder what type of drink, brother, he drinks when he wins a UFC fight, eh? Corny joke. But it's cool to see these two guys in there. And, man, when you saw the gameplay trailer... wow, it looked like two of these guys were, looks like they just started playing the game, whoever was controlling these two, and they were just throwing some crazy shots, looking to knock each other out, and it was pretty hilarious seeing that. Yeah, man, but I'm glad these guys are in the game. And as long as there's some new fighters in the game, some fresh feel to the game, I'm happy. And who do we have here, man? It looks like we have Timmy Elliott that is in the game, rocking the cornrows right there. And Timmy Elliott wasn't in UFC 3, obviously, and he's going to be in UFC 4. And who do we have here, man? The future of the flyweight division, Figueiredo. I always have a tough time saying his name, but he is in the game. Congrats to him on winning the belt. And people were asking me, like, who is he submitting right here? I think that's Ray Borg. Tell me if I'm wrong on that one, but I think it's Ray Borg. And let's move on right here. Oh, we have Hermansson. Hermansson with his, underrated ground game here being showcased in this game. And remember, he wasn't in UFC 3, obviously. And it's nice to see him in this game. And they showcased his ground game. Oh, look at what we have here. We have... oh, some people may say he shouldn't be the champion, but it's Alexander Volkanovski looking good. And if you guys follow me, man, you know that I made him as a creative fighter. And he looks a lot better in UFC 4. So he will be in the game. And look at him here using some nice footwork and then finishing the fight right there. On a side note, Kevin Lee's rocking a nice little man bun. Do you see it right there? It's kind of hard to see, but he was updated. I saw Michael Chiesa in there, but I don't know if he was updated or not. Some people say he did get updated, but when I loaded up UFC 3, it kind of looked the same to me. There was one fighter that I couldn't really make out, and I need your help on him. Right here, if you see in this video, is that Kelvin Cater? Is that him? I don't know. It's hard to tell. He doesn't have any tattoos, and I know Cater doesn't have any tattoos, and it looks like that's Aljamain Sterling locking in that submission. But let me know in the comments who that fighter is on the bottom. All right, people? But there you have it, man. You know what? I'll be honest with you. EA Sports is getting a lot of heat especially after the beta. And I have to say, after seeing this gameplay trailer, I really feel like they're making some crazy improvements to the fighter models. They're listening to the audience. We're seeing new fighters in the game that we want to see, and obviously that we want to use. So got to give respect to EA Sports. You know, they're trying hard, and I cannot wait to see the final product. And the good news is, man, we are in 2020. But the good news is, what I'm trying to say is my final point. You know what, man? I'm trying to like cap this off here, but listen up, man. You know that when the game launches for UFC 4, there's going to be moments where there's going to be updates and patches that it's going to be a better game no matter what, man. EA Sports is not going to leave us hanging. They're going to listen to us and make sure that the game is what we want, all right, people? So stay positive, stay cool, stay calm, stay collected, and I cannot wait for UFC 4 to drop. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Let me know if I missed any fighters, man. That gameplay trailer happened so fast. I watched it I don't know how many times, but let me know if I missed anybody. All right, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Ricky J, man. All the best, baby.